I'm very well. How are you doing? I love your dress so much. It's amazing. Maybe you could just kick off with a brief intro to this film. People don't know anything about it, but also your role.
Yeah, well, this film is a gorgeous coming-of-age story that features this little guy, Buddy, who grows up in Belfast and who has the most amazing family and is in love with a girl on his street, and just he's so in love with this community that he grows up in, and then all of a sudden the troubles start and everything that he knew has sort of been destroyed in a way and questioned, and I play his mother, Ma, and she has the job of protecting her two sons. Her husband is away and working in England, and it's sort of this struggle about what do you do when trouble comes to your home. Do you stay and fight it, or do you get out and sort of protect who you can? And it's a really tough decision that this family had to go through.
I mean, working with Kenneth Branagh, but also Judi Dench and Jamie Dornan, what was the experience like on set?
I mean, I had to Google who they all were first. It was incredible. I feel very fortunate. I'm going to be pinching myself about this film, I think, for a long time. Kieran Hines. No, but it was just a gorgeous cast, it was a gorgeous script, and it just felt really special from day one, and I think that hopefully I think it shows on the screen.
What was it like in terms of preparing for the role? Did you have to do any research, or what did you bring from your own background to it?
I mean, I grew up on the border. I didn't grow up in Belfast, but very close to it, and so I know a lot of what went on, but yeah, I sort of just watched a ton of footage from that time, and there's so much online of those exact streets, of that exact moment when those barricades were going up, and I found so many interviews with the women of that time, and that's what really, it sort of broke me, and I was watching it and I got so emotional because you just realize how many lives were destroyed by it, and these women who were left to pick up the pieces when they lost either their sons or their husbands or their fathers, and I think that really resonated with me, and I sort of just wanted to do justice to all these amazing women from the north who have struggled and suffered for so many years.
And why do you think now is the right time to tell this story, and what do you hope its impact will be?
Well, I mean, I don't know if Ken even thought about it, but Northern Ireland is 100 years old this year. I think for Ken it was just the right time for him, but I think these things can sometimes happen for the right time in a special way, and I think as we're seeing, things are heating up again in Northern Ireland because you have politicians who are completely irresponsible and they're stoking fear and they're stoking discord for their own gain, and I think it's good to see a film like this and to be reminded of the cost of that and what actually happens and how long it took to sort of get some semblance of peace. And hopefully when people see it, they'll be reminded of the beauty of Northern Ireland, the beauty of the people, and that they have more things in common than they do that make them different.
And very quickly, how does it feel to be here in person? People are going to see the film on the big screen for the first time in 18 months.
It feels amazing and really strange. I've sort of been in my own little lockdown up until about a week ago, so I haven't seen this many people in almost 2 years. So it's great, but I'm so glad this is going to be, actually, I've never thought, I haven't even been inside a restaurant yet, so being inside there is going to be interesting, but it's exciting, and I'm just happy that we're starting to get back to some semblance of normality.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.